Welcome to my channel, everybody. Billionaire Engineer here, take 256. I had to delete my whole life on my iPhone so I can have enough storage to make a 10-minute plus video. So y'all better like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy this because that is insane. But today we are reviewing Echo. And first thing I have to say is I enjoyed this series. I did. I truly enjoyed this series. Anybody who didn't, that's on them, man. I came to give you my insights on what I thought about the show, what I thought about the series. I enjoyed it. This is a ASL character, main character, and I watched 5 episodes of a character that didn't even talk. They hooked me. They engaged me. You understand? So, starting off my review, I got some notes over here. So, if I'm looking over here, I got my notes and whatnot. Okay. So, first on my notes is going into Echo, I've never seen Daredevil. Besides the old Ben Affleck movie in 2003 with Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin, never seen a Netflix series getting cared for. The Daredevil I know is 2003 Ben Affleck, and the Kingpin I know is Michael Clark Duncan. You understand? I don't think y'all understand me. Vincent, whatever his name is, I've never watched the Netflix series, so I don't know. My friend is watching, my friend Sam, he's like, yo, you gotta watch it. I don't know. I'm gonna get into that though. Second, but I'm gonna get into everything though. I'm gonna go all over, This is my first time making a video like this, so bear with me now, fans. Bear with me. The TV, the rated M for mature on this series, I don't think it utilized it enough. When I see M for mature, I'm expecting jaws flying off the skulls. I'm expecting eyeballs flying out the sockets. I'm expecting blood falling out of a nigga pooter scooter. You understand me? This is what I'm looking for. And this, it was just like, I don't even think they dropped F-bombs like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it could have been PG-13. That's one thing I noticed about this TV series. It could have been PG-13. These kids are playing GTA and they're 8. These kids know about blood and gore by the time they're 13, man. This could have been PG-13. But I did like some fighting scenes. I'm not gonna say I liked all the fighting scenes. I did like some fighting scenes. I seen this one video where a guy was reacting and he was just like, when she was fighting Daredevil, that kick where she just stood there for a second, then kicked him. It was some choreography in here. I was like, come on, we can do a little bit better than that. Overall, though, the totality of the fight and everything, the action, it was okay. It was okay. This is an okay show, man. This is an okay show. People just like, oh, this is the worst thing since this is one thing Marvel ever dropped. If you think this is worse than Secret Invasion, I don't think you're watching. I don't think you're watching at all. Secret Invasion, it started off, ended like, I'm sitting there watching the ending like, are you kidding me? And I never thought I would be like that. I never thought I would be the Marvel fan and be like, what are they doing? Like, I love every, like I said, as you can see, I've been watching Marvel for a long time. I've been watching Daredevil since 2003, and besides it, I've been watching Blade before him. So it was just like, I've always been like this sort of Marvel fan, never dove into the comics. Did have the Marvel Encyclopedia of All Heroes. Shout out to my cousin Elliot, but never really indulged into the comics. But I consider myself a Marvel fan. I am a Marvel fan because it's just like I've played the games. I've seen all the characters through the encyclopedia. I've seen it. I've been there. So I'm able to call myself a super Marvel fan. I didn't just hop on the Endgame wave, because we're not gonna talk about that though. We're gonna skip that because most of y'all hopped on after the Endgame wave because y'all seen the hype of it, and then it's just like, oh, I'm a Marvel fan now. We're gonna keep that on the low. But I really enjoyed this show. I really enjoyed this show, man. I really enjoyed this show. For a person who's never seen the Netflix Daredevil, I can see why people love Kingpin. I can see why people like they mess with him acting as Kingpin. It is outstanding. I will, but go watch the '03 Daredevil and see Michael Clark Duncan. And you telling me, rest in peace to him. You tell me who the better Kingpin out them two. And I'm not going off of my skin tone. You know, Vincent did his thing. Michael Clark Duncan did his thing, dog. Like, yo, like that man, he was Kingpin in that movie. All right, I'm looking over here. I got my notes and everything over here, so just bear with me, y'all. What I got on my notes was it felt rushed. It definitely did. It definitely felt rushed. It felt rushed. That's why it's okay to me. It would have been great if it was given the time. You understand? The strikes, COVID, a lot of stuff pushed these things to rush their process, you know? Because given a full scale, these projects, most of these projects where people are like, oh, this is terrible. Secret Invasion being the main one. Give that project time. Secret Invasion is blowing, yo, when I tell you, people badger and they hate on these projects, these Marvel projects, it was not given enough time. It was not given enough time. Think about everything that's happening, the COVID, the strikes. It's holding these projects. It's like, all right, what can we do? What can we get done? I'm pretty sure in those meeting rooms where all this stuff is going down, they're like, what can we do? And the projects that we're getting are what they can do. And it's just like, you know, like, like take your time on most of them. But one thing I'm not going to see here in like the storylines and everything, it's good. It's good. It's just, it's rushed. It is so rushed. It is so rushed. My next note. This is an ASL character. I want you to make this is an American Sign Language character. I watched somebody who didn't speak a lick of English for 5 episodes. They intrigued. They pulled me in. They pulled me in. People reviewing it just like, oh, this is boring. This is this and that. I want you to understand. You are on the 2nd or 3rd episode of an ASL character. You already hooked, bro. They already hooked you, reeled you in like a fish. Yes, it's Marvel. Yes, it's Marvel, but it's just like, you ain't got to watch after the first episode. You ain't got to watch after the first episode. I watched Moon Knight like, what, the first 2 episodes, I was done. I'm like, man, people love Moon Knight. It felt too clunky. It felt too like you were trying to push too much Egyptian shit on me. I don't even know who this dude is. Like, I don't know who this dude is, and you're just putting too much on me. But it's just like, with this character, it was new. It was fresh, you know, like, when you can see the acting, where they're signaling, like, you can see the emotion behind, like, what they're portraying. It's different. It's different. I like different. I don't like the same cliche bullshit. All right? This was different. This is different. I really like this. I'm trying to hurry up and shoot this video, try to drop it before freaking another storage thing pulls up out the blue. I did want more background with her and Kingpin. I wanted more background with her and Kingpin. Goes back to me saying it was rushed. It was rushed. Like, I'm not sure if this was true. I heard it was supposed to be 8 episodes. Those 3 episodes is pivotal for this being great, you know? It was just rushed. Because I want to see more background. I want to see her growing up. After her father died, how was it like for her training? Was Kingpin in her mind, like, directing her to be, like, this being that she is? Like, she's angry, but she's just, like, she's releasing it by hurting people. And it's just, like, come on. I want to see how Kingpin is instilling that in her head. Like, you know? Like, as much as she wanted to be, like, a wholesome person, I want to see the manipulation that Kingpin is putting into her to try to get him on his side. So it was just like, on that note, I just wish I seen more of her relationship with Kingpin, you know? Because from what I'm hearing in the comics and stuff, she's like a Gamora. So it was just like, I want to see Thanos crying, pushing her over the edge. You get what I'm saying? I want to know why he has that emotion, because of the backstory that they have going forward. Like I said, I gotta hurry up because please, oh my goodness, I don't want the stories to pop up. I want to give you guys at least one video of me. The acting was great. The acting was great. The acting was great. It was great. Anybody saying it wasn't, I don't know. You're nitpicking. You can only nitpick so much. I don't go into these shows nitpicking. I go into these shows ready to be entertained, ready to be enjoy myself, ready to, you get what I'm saying? Like step away from life real quick. All right, I can watch this. I like that, you know? The acting was perfect. The acting was believable. The acting was very believable. You know, for her to be an ASL act, she's crying on cue. Like, it's great acting. We cannot push it off like she did okay. It is great acting. Great acting. The comedy was hitting for me too. When the grandma came in there and the grandpa was trying to spit game, the comedy was there for me. Listen, if you grow up in a black family or any family, you know, like, you got that swaggy grandpa that as soon as grandma come around, he trying to put the game back on her. I love that, yo. I love that. They did awesome with that. I also love how they popularized the ASL and the Native American culture. You can't tell me after watching this, you wouldn't want to go to Oklahoma and experience that for yourself. And if you saying no, you're like, all right, then leave. You get what I'm saying? Get up out of here. Me watching that, I watched it with my girlfriend. At the end of that, she's just like, I watched it before her. I finished the series before her. She had to go to sleep. She woke back up. We watched it the next day. She said it without me even saying it to her. She was like, yo, doesn't this make you want to go there? I'm like, yo, look, as she's saying that, I'm like, yo, yes, last night I was thinking that. I was on my sense. I was like, yo, this would be dope to go to. You know, like, this is dope. Like, and for the show to popularize that, to make me want to come out, they're doing their job, man. They are doing their job. I'm sorry I'm rushing, guys. I'm so sorry. I want to give you guys more, but if this storage thing pops up one more time, I'm going to break my phone. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to end on this. I like that call back to Blade. I like that call back to Blade. I do. I like that call back to Blade. And what I mean by that, was it episode 2? She opened that crate at the end of Eternals. For those, like I said, I'm a Marvel fan. I watch this stuff. I'm in tune. For those people that didn't know what that object was in the episode 2, you have to watch Eternals. I know. I know. It was okay to me too. Eternals was okay. Eternals was all right. It was all right. It wasn't that shit to me. Because when you talk about shit, compare the Speedster from the Eternals to Flash. And how they both use CGI on those characters. Eternals wasn't that bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, Eternals was not that bad. They put time into the Eternals. But that object that she had, found within the crate, that's a callback to Blade. Because at the end of the Eternals, one of the characters from the Eternals found that, and Marshall Ali pulled up like, I don't think you want to open that, Mr. Whitman. And I don't know if this is correlating Echo coming through Blade. I don't know. All I know is I'm liking this correlation. I'm liking this correlation within the projects. I'm liking this. They're starting to integrate slowly but surely. I gotta wrap this up quick, guys. I gotta really wrap this up quick because, like I said, if I see this storage thing again, I'm going to lose my mind. But this is my first video of the new year. You know, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe, like, do all that, you know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Generics having any reviews near the end. Give me your insights of what you thought. If you hated it, if you loved it, give me your insights. I'll probably talk about it in my next review, but it's my first one of the year, y'all. Let's see what it do. Hey, look, you already know. Y'all already know what's number 1 on my book. We ain't got to go there. All right? Y'all have an amazing day. I love y'all. Bye.